Hello all. Now this song I needed. I Got the Feeling by Black Eyed Peas. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down. So, third video of the day, because I feel like I'm in, it's kind of sunny but cloudy. That makes sense. That's my sweatshirt. My hoodie. I'm in kind of a mood today. Like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I'm feeling. Before I forget, it's Asian chopped kit. So it's a chopped salad. So that's one of them. And Taylor Farms, they make these kits and they're really good. And 98 cents, hey, can't beat it. That's in Sprouts. I don't know if everybody, but you got to get there early. You got to get there around 9 or they're all gone because people come in and they must look for them, or because they shop early. I don't know. But back to I feel like I'm in kind of a funk. And it might be because I thought this was like so promising, this relationship with this guy. And it kind of, and I've been lately in a funk. Partly, I think I'm tired all the time. The new medication I'm taking for my stomach, I think it's the nighttime one, and it can cause tiredness, drowsiness, I don't know, other things that cause tiredness. And it looks like it's gonna storm. We're gonna get another freaking badass storm. Carbon copy of Monday coming today. And okay, I'm like, dude, like, lady, fucking take off my mirror. Can wait 2 seconds? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm in a funk, and I don't know if anybody's ever felt this way. I just feel like crawling in bed and just staying there, not an option. We have to, some of us might not have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to earn a paycheck. Especially that my bosses are in Greece, you know. And oh my God, lately there is a cop sitting there. And he's probably like, oh my God, are you talking on the phone? And I'm afraid he's gonna like pull me over and go, but it's all hands free there, dude. And that's what we're allowed. But I think I feel let down. I feel disappointed. And I feel frustrated because it's just, and I think I said this before. Another birthday came and went, and didn't have that someone special. And I can't remember the last time I had someone. And I think it was probably Steven. And right, my 49th birthday. So we're talking 10 years ago. And it wasn't the best. I mean, we went to Florida. We drove to Florida. To listen to him and my son's girlfriend at the time bitch and complain. Me and my kids love driving. We think it's an adventure and it's fun. And I don't know if they think that now because they're older, but when they were younger, they talk about it all the time, about our driving trips, because we would leave at their nighttime and then during the day, you know. And that trip, I think, was fun. We stayed at my mother's condo. Fun, because, well, we had it all to ourselves. Well, my son and his girlfriend were in one room. Me and Stephen in another room. My daughter just stayed at my brother and sister-in-law's with her cousins, who are girls. And she's close to them. So I really you know, I got a card from him with a Barnes & Noble gift card. And he's like, I didn't know what to get you. What the fuck do you mean you didn't know what to get me? And now, Kenny, if he was really saying he's sorry, I don't know. He would show up with some fucking grand gesture to say, happy birthday, you know, or say, hey, I want to take you to dinner. Like this Sunday, he could have said, hey, I'm really, you know, he apologized again and again, and he wanted to talk. Well, you could have made it a point Sunday to see me and take me to dinner to a really nice place and get me something nice. And it didn't even have to be something expensive, but something nice and not so much, you know, well, nice. Yes, nice, but thoughtful. Like very thoughtful. I know he didn't know me long. Like that would have been, I think, a wow for me. And I think that's what bothering me, that he's not trying to wow me. Like apologizing over and over again, and you don't know what I'm going through, and then, you know, sorry, you know, going through some stuff. Like he's making it all about him. And yes, I'm venting because I just came to this realization, and I just, like I said, I think I'm in a funk over this, and I think I'm just realizing that. And this new medication that I have to take after I eat dinner, it says at bedtime, but taking it at bedtime, then I'm waking up in the middle of the night for whatever reason. I think it gives my food too much time to like bubble in there, and I wake up with heartburn. If I take it right after I eat, wow, so much better. What the fuck is that? Looks like that's a camera or something up there. Don't know what it is. So I really, really think like I have no energy from this medication, and I can't not take it until I get this test. And I've been like, today had coffee with lots of milk in it because I just felt like, I was just like, you know what my friend said, you're having issues anyway, so why not fucking just eat and drink whatever you want? I'm not eating and drinking whatever I want, but it was a free coffee for my birthday, and I fucking just was like, you know what, going for it. Lots of milk, which is not normally what I do, but I put lots of milk in it, probably half coffee, half milk, and I drank it, and it tasted really fucking good. And I don't know, I feel like nothing is working out. And my throat is getting dry because I'm getting aggravated. I feel like nothing is working out. My friend was like, oh, I have this guy I think you'd be great for, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So I drove an hour to go hear her boyfriend's band, which I don't mind supporting them because all the money they make goes to support veterans. They raise a lot of money for veterans. So I didn't mind doing that. But this guy sat at the end of the table and really didn't talk much, and really didn't talk to people. And if you were interested, so I'm like, okay, was he not interested? And then here's sirens. These other guys that, you know, reach out and then boom, poof, gone. You know, and I know it doesn't happen overnight. Not everybody, blah, 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 blah. But, and it's easy for, my one friend's like, nah, it would have been done a long time ago. I wouldn't have put up with this. I wouldn't have put up with that. Another friend going, oh my God, this reminds me of and it reminds her of one of her relationships. I didn't think so. I really didn't. But she's been with someone over 5 years. My other friend's been with someone forever. So it's easier for people who are with someone, I think, to really judge, be quick to judge, I should say, because they have someone, and I think they forget what it's like being out there, and it's not easy. And I belong to my singles group, and I really haven't gone to many things because I'll be honest, I've been keeping myself to a very, very strict budget. I have not used my credit cards. When I need to make a purchase, like a big purchase, like when I say big purchase, $50, $100, I've been using either Affirm or Klarna, or I don't know, Klarma, I don't know. I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure. I'll be sure to tag it. And they have been wonderful because it's spaced out. And I did that for my niece's wedding. She had very expensive stuff on her pottery barn. What are you doing pointing at me for? Wacko. She was like, you stay. Like, in other words, you stay. Like I was going somewhere. I don't know. Oh, this guy. Tow truck with lights, flashing lights like a cop. I hate that. I really hate that. Because you think it's a cop, and then I've pulled over because it's dark, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's a fucking tow truck. Are you kidding me? So, to get back to that. Yeah, so I think they forget what it's like. And I'm saying I'm very much budgeted. This way I know it's paid off within a certain amount of time. And you pick it. Do you want to pay it off in 3 months? Do you want to pay it? My niece's wedding gift for a pottery barn was what I would have gave her in cash. But to be honest, I didn't have that cash saved up. And so to give her what I have given to other, nieces and nephews, I was like, I'll do this pottery barn. And my other alternative would have been to, like, every week send her money. Like, here you go, I'll sell you every week for so many weeks. It did cost me go ahead, dude, you were there first. Oh my God, I don't know why you're not going. You were there first, and you let everybody else, and you better stop. Yeah, slam on the brakes, dude. I hate when people come to a four-way stop. Like, there's 3 people that have we had just stopped. And then one's coming up and gonna go breeze right through it. Like, they're stopped, I'm gonna keep going, I don't have to stop. No, you fucking do. So, yeah. So, that has been working great with my budget. Very well with my budget. Because I'm paying down my credit cards, but yet I'm not putting any additional on my credit cards. And I wish I would have done this a long time ago. I really do. Because my JCPenney just, I think, actually, the 25th of this month paid off. It only has, my minimum is usually $29, $23, done. And there are times that, I'm like, oh, and I think about shopping and getting stuff, and I'm like, nope. And my Kohl's, get that paid off. I did put like $20 on my Kohl's only because I had Kohl's Cash, number one, and Yes. Well, I originally put like $53 on it. And I returned $33 and change of it. And the reason I did is I had Kohl's Cash, and then I had a 30% off coupon that you had to use your Kohl's charge, which I could have went right on and paid it, but I didn't. And so I did return, like I said, $33 worth of and change. So it was like $23. No, actually $20. What am I talking? It was $53 I put on there. Oh my God, my brain cannot add. So yes. So that was that. And also, you know, getting that paid down. And actually it just came out, the payment, the 15th. So it hit today. And I actually put in, I did, because things are set for today, so they'll come out tomorrow. And about 8, oh my God, don't you dare, stupid duck. Oh my God. Goose. It's gonna cross in front of me. Oh my God. Someone's looking for someone that in Spotswood. I don't know if it's Spotswood or not. It might be. I think it might be. Hit a ton of geese. They were like splattered all over the roadway, and they're looking for the person. They had a description of the car, and I think a partial license plate. And I'm like, oh my God. If I would have done that, I would have felt awful. Like, I wouldn't have ran over that many. Like, that guy, like, if I would have hit him, I would have felt horrible. I would have stopped. I would have called the police. I know, a little crazy, but if they run out in front of you, there's nothing really you can do, just like a deer. But at least you call someone and make a report of it. This guy slaughtered a bunch of them. So he just ran them over and could care less, and he probably took off because, I don't know, maybe he was drunk, maybe he was driving without a license, maybe he was, I don't know. But so driving without a license, I actually need to print out the thing, because I renewed my license on my birthday, but I was in the Poconos and I don't have that little piece of paper. I have it saved in my phone, so if I get pulled over, but I don't know if they'll take that since it's on your phone. But I'm sure they can look it up and see that my license is renewed. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing as far as my budget. And so I really don't want to spend the extra money. Oh, so I said, I'm like, I will be tomorrow, hopefully. I have Aflac, and for my mammogram, it used to be $60, now it's $90. So that'll be deposited. It says within 1 or 2 days. I did that yesterday. Wish I would have remembered to do it Monday, because it would have went in today. But so that'll go in. So I'll be negative 80, hopefully not. I'll be plus 10. And that's just the way. I mean, I take the cash out the beginning of, you know, when I get paid, and that's it. When the cash is gone, the cash is gone. Like, I have these salads that I've been eating, which I want to eat healthier anyway. Number one. Number two, they're cheap, and they were within my budget. And so I am going to go there Friday and see, because when I went to the Poconos, there was ones that were good through July 10th, and this was like the 3rd, and I'm like, no brainer. So if I go there, and it's usually the ones in the back, but they have the ones expire sooner or sell by sooner, and then the ones in the back are like, you know, a farther out date. Like this one I have also have a spring mix. and I'm going to pour the other one into this spring mix, because that's what I did at lunch, and mix it all together. And I'm gonna throw some olive oil or avocado oil. I think avocado oil I have. Avocado oil and balsamic in there. But yeah, so to get back, I think part of it is like my singles group. I see stuff that, you know, I'm like, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. They cost money. And I'm just like, ugh. There is a dueling piano thing that doesn't cost money to get in. And I could sit there and drink water all night. That's fine with me. So, and I think I'm in a funk too, because like I'm in a mood where I just want to say, fuck the world. And no, not kill myself. Would never do that. Just fuck the world and crawl into bed and just deal with nobody, not even my job. And just then go to sleep, wake up, and everything be okay. Be in a better mood. And I just feel that way because after this white car, I'm going to go for it. Oh, besides the fact that it's yellow and now going to be red. Oh, God. There's always a line of traffic. If you don't get the arrow, it's like you usually sit through a light. But I do like the dressing on this, the Asian dressing. It's really good, but I got to stretch it out a little bit because I'm adding it to another salad. And it has crunchies in it, which I'm going to add some more crunchies because I have scoops. And I have actually crumbs of scoops. So I'm going to add to that some of those for some more crunchiness. And this guy behind me is probably like, who the fuck is this lady talking to? Oh my Lord. But I did order, my daughter got me an Amazon gift card, her and her boyfriend, for my birthday. And she did, you know, an online one. So I just had to put the code in and add it. I got 2 cooling gel orthopedic pillows. I do have to check my mailbox. Also, I got 2 more pee-pee pads for my dog, which I know, should be spending it on myself, but I had, those were like $12, $12.99. And then also, I had, what else did I have? Oh, I had like $7 or something left. And those things, bracelets that you put on that ward off the bugs. I like to put one on each wrist and on my ankles because they seem to bite and they stay away, I find, if you do that. So, yeah, so I guess I'm in a funk, as you can tell. And I just realized it after I posted my last video. I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm just so disappointed that again, like, he could have did a wow. And I'd like your feedback on that. Like, really, he could have said, I'm really sorry, you know, I shouldn't have taken what I was going through out on you, and I really owe you a big apology. Let's celebrate your birthday. Let me take you to dinner. And then wowed me, you know, and he didn't. So, and he wowed me in the beginning. And so I'm like, So how much do you really, how sorry really are you that you're still making this fucking about you? Number 1. Number 2, yet again, no one on my birthday. And number 3, I think I'm sick of this stomach. I'm sick of this stomach. And I look at the video in the pictures, and my stomach has been really swollen. I look at my grandson's and my granddaughter's birthday party, and my stomach had been getting flat. And then after the colonoscopy, it like aggravated it and blew it up. And now I got to get it back down again. And partly I haven't been walking, but partly I haven't been walking because I'm just so tired from this friggin' medication that I have to take it after I eat. And then, like, I was watching this thing about this reporter in Iowa or something, or Minnesota or something, that disappeared. And I really wanted to watch it. And I watched almost through the first one, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up, and I'm like, you know where you wake up and this really, I was like, I heard it, and I'm like, where you, like, you don't even want to open your eyes. That's how tired you are. And I kind of got up and went in the bathroom and really came back. And I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, I was just so tired. I just crawled back into bed and went back to sleep. And I don't know. I just don't know. I just can't stand how tired I am with this medication. And if I say this to my doctor, I feel like he's going to be like, oh, yeah, right. So, but July 26th, I go for the CAT scan of my stomach. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait. And I hope, like, even though I have the gastric emptying study, I hope they do something. Like, he's like, all right, yeah, I see. Oh my God, this has gotten really worse since October. We really need to do something like sooner than later. And still do the study, but schedule this freaking surgery already. And I think just so many things are frustrating me, that I just feel overwhelmed by all them. And I also have this pressure because I used all my sick time. And then when I was out, when I had the kidney stone, my boss was like, do you want to work here? And all this stuff. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Hello. If I wasn't out 2 weeks with the flu, I would have had only 3 days out of work. That's it. IT. And that includes my endoscopy. So I'm really, like, pissed off about that. Like, I really am. Like, but whatever. I gotta get over it and just move on and just, like, I was not looking when I found Kenny. I was like, oh my God, my Facebook dating is activated. How did that happen? And like I said, I took a break and it must have reacted, only for so long or whatever. And this guy who I never, and that's today. I was like, and I think what happened is it says your cute match. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And I'm like, oh God, no, this guy's 5'7". How is he my match? Well, my preferences is 5'8" and above. I'm 5'8". I changed it to 5'9". And you matched me with someone 5'7", and he lives like 50 miles away when I said within 25 miles of me. So, and I said 53, which I just changed it to 54, and older, and this guy's 47. Holy shit. Like, Facebook dating, did you not listen to my preferences? How is he my perfect cute match? Don't understand it. Really don't. So, as you can tell, when I've come to this realization, and now I have that anger, which I feel better. Thank you for listening. I do feel better that I vented, and that I got that off my chest. So hopefully I'll find a better match. And my friend said, oh, we're at the Post, American Legion. And oh my God, this guy, or, I know the last time was an epic fail, but this guy, and I'm like, does he hang out at the Post all the time? Because if he does, that's not someone I want that's sitting there drinking all the time. So, or is he just there sometimes? Or does he volunteer? Does he not sit there and drink? Does he drink soda? Like, all these questions in my head. So I have to ask my friend. So, but thank you for listening. I'm sitting here by my mailbox, and if someone else pulls up, they're going to get pissed off because the mailboxes are next to the dumpsters, which, again, I don't know why they didn't put parking spots and then the dumpsters over there. These poor people have to smell the dumpsters. Very poor planning. Very poor. I'm sorry. And the town should have said, oh, you know, or their architect should have said, he's the one that designed it. Or maybe not the architect, the engineer probably did it because of the site plan. But should have said, hey, do you really want dumpsters? Like, people are right there. Like, I have this bush in front of me, and no one else has it in front of their patio, but I do. And I'm allergic to fucking bees and wasps. And they've created a nest up in there. So now I've got to say to them, listen, no one else has this in front of their patio. First of all, like, I'm highly allergic, number one. And then number two, not just that I'm allergic, but it blocks my view. Like, no one else has it, like, wham, right in front of them. So, all right, here comes someone with their stuff to put in the dumpster. Probably like, who the hell is this? This woman's talking to herself again in her car. This is, I'm not in the mood for a hot, but I don't know. This guy has pants that unsnap on the side, and a lot of them are unsnapped. So, I don't know. I wonder if he's the one hacking, because he looks like, you know, an odd duck. And that he would just, I think he works nights. I think he's off to work now. So, I think he's worked nights, and, you know, people like that have all day, and I don't know. He keeps to himself. I will give him that, but I don't know. Because I feel like since I did away with the internet, I really don't have issues. So, but here comes a car. So, I need to end this. But thank you. Thank you for listening to me vent. My eyebrows. I really need to get my eyebrows done. They are horrible. But, and my nails are disgusting. I want them to grow out. They still need to grow out. Like, I need to cut them one more time. So, but, all right. Thank you again. Third video of the day. Thank you for listening to me vent. I do feel so much better. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.